So for this protein synthesis worksheet here, you are going to first transcribe the DNA, so grab a text box. And so you have a T up here on top, and that is going to code with an A on the mRNA strand. And then you have a C, so this is going to code with a G. And then over here you have a C on top, so this is going to code with a G, etc. And you're going to continue coding that. Then the next step here, this right here, this is a tRNA anticodon. So this right here, this set of three, this is called an anticodon. Okay, let me type that. You don't have to type this. Codon, anticodon on the tRNA. And that matches with the mRNA codon, which is on the mRNA here, sets of three. So we always read in sets of three. So your tRNA is just like its RNA. So it's the same matching pattern, except A is going to pair with U, and G still pairs with C, and then here. All right. So the hardest part about this worksheet is to remember which one to look up on the chart. If you look up the wrong one, you will get the wrong amino acid. So it's really, really important to remember that that codon chart is an mRNA codon chart. So when you look up the chart and you look up the codons, make sure that you use your mRNA. You use this one, okay, to look up on the chart. Don't use the tRNA. Look this one up. Okay, so make sure you look up this set of three, not this tRNA set of three. Otherwise, you'll get the wrong answer. All right, so you'll need open your codon chart here. Here, this codon wheel, I've linked it in the assignments page. You used it in your notes, so this should look familiar. Then we're going to look up our mRNA codon. Okay, so you're going to look up the set of three letters that make up your mRNA. So you're going to look up these three, super important, these three, and then you'll look up these three, and then you'll look up these three. It's really important that you not mess this up because a lot of times people look up the tRNA because it's closer to the answer. So you're like, oh, I'm going to look up this one and it'll give me this. Nope. You got to look up this one up here. So AGG and AGG gives me arginine. Arginine. Oh, my caps lock is on. Turn that off. Arginine. Okay, so you can write arginine, or you see above the arginine here on the outer rim, you have the abbreviations. You could also write the three-letter abbreviation for arginine, which is ARG. Your choice, which one you want to do, it doesn't matter to me. So either the name or the abbreviation here in the bubble. So here for this next one, if I did one more with you, here you have a G, so this is going to code with a C, and you have a C, so this is going to code with a G, and then you have a G, so this is going to code with a C. And then, you know, just to make sure you don't do it wrong, let's just skip the tRNAs for right now. Just leave that till the end. You can't look them up if you haven't even written them yet. So let's leave it blank. I'm going to make sure I look up this amino acid mRNA codon. So CGC would be CGC, which again is arginine. I would write arginine, or again, oh, I left my caps lock on again. Or arginine, or again, you could write just ARG, the abbreviation for arginine, and then go back and do your tRNAs at the end. So C, this would go with G, G, this would go with C, and then C would go with G. Another way to know that you're doing your tRNAs right is they should be identical to your DNA, unless there's DNA has a T in it. So see what I mean? This codon was GCG, and my tRNA anticodon is again GCG. It's like going backwards again. So they'll match unless it's like this one, TCC. There are no T's in RNA, so this would be UCC. But these will match. Anyway, skip your tRNAs, leave them to the end. That way you don't accidentally do that wrong. So let's do one more, just to make sure you got it. So G codes with C, and then this would be U, and then this one would be C. And then I'm going to look this up I'm not even going to do my tRNAs yet, just so I don't mess that up. GUC. GUC codes for valine, VALINE, or you could write VAL. That's its abbreviation. So your choice on which one you want to use there, but this is how you do that worksheet. Also, there are questions in here which you're going to just circle the answer. So with your drawing tool, mRNA is made during transcription. mRNA is made in the nucleus. So go through and make sure you read and circle the answers here for these questions that are built in here. And that's it for this assignment.